This week we've come to a town that is situated in the second biggest natural harbour in the world. We're here in beautiful Cobh.
Cobh really has to be one of Ireland's most beautiful towns. And what better way to see it than from the water? Deborah O'Neill works with the self-drive boat hire.
Deborah, what a view.
Yeah, what a view. Isn't it amazing?
Isn't this a great place? This is your office, this is where you work.
Exactly. What a better place to work. You just see the best parts of Cobh from the water as well.
This is a historical harbour we're sailing through. It was the last port of call for the Titanic before it left on its fateful voyage in 1912.
I'm dying to have a go.
Please have a go.
Can
have a
I?
drive. Absolutely. I'll give it to you.
You go with me. Yeah, well, I wasn't going to leave you here in the water. You can come with me.
I had a dream, we were sipping whiskey neat.
Back on dry land, I'm visiting Cobh Pastimes, an old-style photography studio.
Fionnuala, how are you?
How are you? Welcome, Colin.
You're going to make an idiot of me now,
I
are you?
am not indeed. Come in.
Fionnuala Smith set up the photography studio 3 years ago after quitting her job and taking a chance.
I was on a trip to America and I did it through the Wild West, and we stopped off in a tiny little place called Jackson Hole in Wyoming.
Wow.
And in this place I just walked into one of these old-time photography studios and I just went ding.
You fell in love with it?
Light bulb went straight on over my head and I said, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. We have people who are celebrating birthdays and hen parties. We dress them up, saloon girls, cowboys, pirates.
Hey.
Today I'm the model and Fionnuala is sending me back to the Wild West.
Straight at me. Okay, you're handsome.
And of course every gambling cowboy needs his gal.
That's a wrap.
In this case, it's our poor researcher Niamh. Anyway, just next door there's a new craze that's sweeping Europe. It's called an escape room.
Hendrik, so this is the bank?
Yes, this is the bank in Escapade Cove. It's the middle of the night. You've been got into the bank. You have 1 hour before the alarm activates. You need to solve these puzzles and find these clues. Try the handle, Colm.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I eventually cracked all the codes, and you'll have to see if you can when you come to visit. Finally, I'm heading to meet a man who most people in the town probably don't know, but everyone hears his beautiful music every single day.
Adrian, great to meet you.
Same here. Are you ready to climb some steps?
How many steps?
Oh, about 200.
Not a steps.
Okay.
We better
okay,
get going.
Right, okay.
Here in St. Colman's Cathedral, towering over the town, Adrian Patrick Gabrurs is taking me over 220 feet high to tell me about the musical instrument he plays, the carillon.
Well, it's the only one in the Republic to begin with. It's the largest one in Britain and Ireland. And not all carillons are equal. This is a superb instrument. The bells are beautifully tuned. On a calm day, which today isn't, the sound disseminates all over the area. Many people don't really understand, you see. They think it's this musical box in the sky and that it's playing by itself. It's the unusual thing about this instrument. I suppose a carillionaire is the only instrumentalist who has hardly any contact with his audience.
Cobh has seen many famous visitors over the years, and in 1953, when Hollywood stars Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy, Laurel and Hardy, came to visit, Adrian's dad, who played the carillon here before him, surprised them.
It was announced here that they were arriving on the liner America. In those days, the liners didn't tie up with the quays. They anchored out in the harbour and a tender brought the passengers in. So as the tender passed the cathedral, he played what was their signature tune. I think it was called the Cuckoo Waltz.
Oh, wow.
Carillons can have an amazing impact on people. They'd never heard bells like this before.
That must have been incredible for them.
Yeah, so they were brought up to meet my father. Ollie, the bigger of the two, he went to thank my father and he was so overcome with the emotion he couldn't say anything. And he just embraced him. But it was a high point in their twilight years.
Well, I couldn't leave without giving the carillon a go myself, and heard all over the town was me playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Right.
I've had a great time in your town. Thank you so much, Cobh.